Did you know that every 10 days your taste bud cells actually regenerate? Wouldn't it be nice to train your tongue to crave only those really nutritious, good-for-you foods? Well, you're in luck because today my good friend and editor-in-chief of Reader's Digest, Liz Vaccarello, joins us along with sommelier, certified oil, honey, and chocolate taster, Orietta Gianorio, who happens to be featured in your February issue.
Indeed, it's February, it's Valentine's Day, so we like to talk about the secrets of a chocolate taster, and she is our featured expert.
All right, so what are we doing here?
So we're going to be tasting olive oil and chocolate, and learning how to taste is very important because learning how to taste can help us and guide us to better food choices. So I'm going to pour the olive oil in the glasses for you, 1 and 2. Now smell this olive oil and tell me if you smell something that is racy, more vibrant,
definitely.
more herbaceous, pepper,
Liz,
citrus.
we're on a picnic in a field and meadow.
Yes. There's a lemon tree nearby. Yes.
These are the aromas that you want in a fresh, high-quality olive oil. So now you drink a little bit of the olive oil, and then with your mouth, you're supposed to go like this. And you do that because you're allowing for the olive oil to open up and to release all of the flavors. Now you should feel some bitterness right here and some pungency right here.
Pepper? Well, pepper, right?
Peppery.
Is that normal?
It is normal for a high-quality olive oil to be bitter and pungent.
Chugging it. Travis.
Exactly. Good. You got it.
And so we do things this way on this show. We go straight from the olive oil to chocolate.
Okay, you look for defect. Once you notice that there's no defect, you take one and you will snap it. You want for the sound to be nice and crisp. That means that the chocolate was stored properly and it doesn't have a lot of fat inside besides cocoa butter.
So nice. Oh, this is
like that one.
This is darker than.
Is
this the darkest one? Oh,
like
that is.
I like that.
Listen to this, everyone. You hear that?
If you have a soft snap, that simply means that there's a lot of fat in there besides the cocoa butter.
We don't need that.
So, what do we do now?
Then, of course,
This is so exciting.
you want to take a very small piece of chocolate and smell it. Again, alive. It smells like tobacco. It smells like cocoa. It smells like fruit, tropical fruit, raspberry, vanilla.
How long do I have to smell it before we eat it?
Or you can eat it right now.
Okay,
This smells like wax.
Exactly.
And do I let it?
Yeah.
Do I let it sit? Do you let it sit, Liz, in your mouth? Do I let it melt a little bit? How do we do that?
Here's how we do it professionally. You put it in your mouth, you let it sit for a second, you chew for 3 times. With your tongue, you press it against the roof of your mouth, and now you connect with your brain, and you exhale oxygen from your nose. You're going
Like a bunny?
Come on, you can do it. Perfect. And the reason why we do that is because once the chocolate is in your mouth, thanks to, it does it, because you're connecting with your retronasal receptors, and you can actually smell the chocolate again once it's in your mouth. Now come up with a descriptor. A fruit descriptor.
This is pretty bitter chocolate.
Yeah, the Ghirardelli oil is, yeah.
I mean, that's intense.
Now, when a chocolate is
It's actually
bitter,
a little bit bitter. Yeah, the back of my tongue in particular is really bitter.
when a chocolate is bitter, it means that you're on the right path. Cocoa beans are actually bitter and sour. When a chocolate is very sweet, it's probably loaded with sugar.
And so this segment has gone way too long, but I promised that we would get to something that you say you're supposed to pair chocolate with, ideally.
People ideally pair chocolate with red wine. I'm going to give you another tip. Pair it with cognac or with bourbon whiskey, and if you can, even with a single malt.
Oh, my.
And here's the beauty.
Fancy.
The beauty of all this is we're talking about foods that are good for your health. Olive oil, dark chocolate loaded with healthy fats. It's actually good for your ticker. And even this in moderation is also good for your ticker. So this is truly enjoying your food slow.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Salute.
Oh, that's so nice. And if you want more tips on how to taste like a pro, check out Reader's Digest magazine. It's on stands now, and you all actually get to read it. Why?
Because you're all getting a subscription.